So we've been talking about how tryouts for youth sports just kind of suck. There's a lack of structure at the clubs and associations that have the tryouts. There's a lack of transparency. This leads to inconsistency from year to year, and you don't know what to expect, and a lot more questions. So in helping you to prepare for the next tryout season that's coming up, let's talk about here how we can check in with our players to see how they're feeling going into tryouts and getting information from them that we can use along with the tryout result to make decisions going forward for next year. So here are a few questions to go ahead and ask your player. You're probably querying them all throughout the year, but maybe just one time to kind of wrap it all up might be a good idea. The first one is to ask them overall, how you feeling? The sports year is almost ending. How do you feel about how the experience has been for you? And then drill down a little bit deeper. You can ask them, for example, do you feel like you've made progress this year? And then why or why not? You can ask them, did you set goals this year and did you meet them? How far did you get? If they didn't set goals, ask them why and incorporate that into the plan for next year. Ask them about how they feel they fit on the team. You can ask them, for example, about the vibe on the team. You can ask them the same question about the coach. You want to find out what the fit is. You can say, hey, what's the vibe with the coach? And then why, just drill down a little bit. Also ask them about how the sport is fitting in with the rest of their lives. And here we're talking about with school, with their social life, with their family. Try and assess the fit there because that matters. Find out how they feel about the competitive level. Ask them if they feel that it's the right amount of competition or do they need to dial it down a little bit or to dial it up a little bit. And then find out from them how the sport is being prioritized in their mind. For example, do they want more soccer or more lacrosse and less piano? Or do they want more softball and less basketball? Or do they want just to dial down sports and have a little bit more of a social life? So I think if you go ahead and ask these types of questions to your player, you'll have more information to work with going forward along with the trial result. That'll do it. Talk to you soon.